Hey, what's up? It's DJ. Today we're taking a look at all of the base game loaders in Farming Simulator 22. These will consist of all of the loaders from the, well, loaders category. We're going to start with front loader vehicles, then telehandlers, wheel loaders, skid steers, and forklifts. And of course, we'll look at some of the tools to use with them as well. Starting off in the front loader vehicles, we've got a pair of them in here. The first one is the Shaer 23E. This is the electric version. No more do we have like multiple Shaers. It's just the one. Battery capacity, we can increase that, basically doubling it from 15 to 31 kilowatt hours, but otherwise that is about it. And if we jump over, we have the Kubota as well, the R640. You should be familiar with this one if you had the Kubota DLC in 22. As far as their wheel brands, of course, wheels and tires, and naturally, license plate. I don't think those words were in the right order. It's been a long day. Over in telehandlers, a little bit of a different story. We've got 5 pieces of equipment, including a Shaer, and my favorite, the Fent Cargo, but we'll talk about that. Let's start off with the Manitou, the MLT 841 145 PS Plus, yeah! Wheel brands and tires, we also have a main color. Now this is fantastic because we could change up this main color of, it just looks good. Now we do have a Manitou red where it starts, but if you don't like that, change it. I think it looks really cool to be able to do that. Moving on, let's take a look at the Cinnabogan, which is kind of taking the Star Show spot, the #1 spot when it comes to telehandlers and pre-release stuff. However, I think that Fent's going to take over a little bit too. So with this one, of course, wheels and tires as you would expect, and same thing here. Now, unlike our Fent tractors, we do not have with the Black Beauty setup for this. Would be cool. Hopefully, hey, if you're modder and you're hearing me, please, Black Beauty of this. That would be epic. Otherwise, everything is as you would expect with that. Now, the Merlot. Merlot has a very, very special place in my heart, especially some of the older ones. However, it is nice to see some of the newer ones as well. And lastly, we got the Shaer 9660 T2. We can also bump up that a little bit with the engine and the wheels, the tires, and of course, main color. This is new though, the Shaer Yellow, and that's the name of the color. Very cool. Now into wheel loaders. We technically have 3 in here. One of them is an electric conversion. Let's just start with the old classic, the JCB 435S. If you've played any farming simulator before, there is a good chance that you have used this exact wheel loader at some point. Now with this, there's only one thing that we could do. We can add a trailer hitch, but that is it. Also, I do want to kind of take a look at some of the tires. Yeah, let's go. Oh man, we have all-wheel drive, baby. Well, 8 wheels, you know what I mean. Do we have it with Michelin's? Oh my gosh, it's fantastic. Continental, gimme. Oh yeah. Hey, I saw that just now for the first time. These are all first looks for me. Over here in Volvo, we have the L120H, and we've got a couple different sets for different wheels. Standards 1 and 2, safety beacon on top, that green beacon in the very back, and the beacon light itself you can take away. Now, if you want to take that mount, go up to wild, you can make it an electric version as well. Same setup here, so you're not going to be seeing anything different, but still very cool. Now let's get out of here and go for the big one. The biggest wheel loader for base game anyway, the Volvo L180H. Safety frame on here, we do have one of those. See, design 1, I don't actually know what that's changed. Round towards the back. And then we've also got a big safe zone for your radiator. Safety beacon, of course, yes, and beacon light. We can move that, which is kind of cool. I like that setup there. That looks pretty darn good. Digging it. Going back down to some tiny pieces of equipment, we have the New Holland L318. This has 0 customization. There is not a thing here. So I hope you like the way that it looks, the way it is. And also from Kubota, we've got the track version here, but no wheeled version of this. Would have been nice to see a track version and wheeled version of both of these because, well, we had those in Farm Sim 22, but hey, with mods, give it some time. We can have Kubota mods now. Oh, Yo, somebody make a GR 2020 mower. Oh, that'd be so cool. I own that. It's my mower. Lastly, for the vehicles, we have the Una Enrique GS50. Again, another piece of equipment that you should be familiar with, as well as the Manitou M50-4, which came with Platinum. And we can do a lot of stuff with this as far as wheel options and wheel support. You can throw some big old duals up in the front of that thing and really move some heavy weight. So then, that is everything as far as the vehicles themselves go for loaders. So let's talk real quick about some front loaders. We've got quite a few here from Quickie, from Mower, from John Deere, and Kubota. Looking good there. It says the M77. I am curious. All right, looks like we can throw a front loader on the M8. I don't remember having a front loader on the M8 in Farm Sim 22. Did we? Man, I can't even remember at this point. It's been so long ago since we got that DLC. It's been like 2 years ago. We also have different bits like the bucket, for example, pallet fork, bell spike, bell king, manure fork. We also have the silage cutter, log fork, bell handler, round bell fork, fork with grapple. We also have the Gervile bell handler and the BTGQU for square bells. And then we have a single and dual big bag lifter. And we have the Ruby 2000, which will make our cut sugar beets. That's from front loaders. Now, if we go over to telehandler tools, there's a few less. We still get a universal bucket, pallet fork, bell fork, wrapped bell handler, and manure fork. No customization there. We also have the log fork, the bell handler, and the square bell handler. Down in wheel loaders, we have a few more pieces of equipment, to be fair, but we have all the Volvo stuff too from the Platinum DLC. So we get that McCormick high dump bucket, big old boy, 4,000 liter capacity, very nice. Pallet fork, log fork, bell fork. We have the Sight Pro. This is going to be for like brush with logging. So if you're doing logs something, you'd be able to pick that up. It's not a log fork. We have those, but if you need to pick up one log or some stuff, some brush, move it nice. Silage fork, 8,000 liter capacity on that, very nice. And then from Volvo, we have the pallet fork, big bag lifter. We've got a rock bucket spade nose. We have a general purpose bucket. We also have the high tip, 5,000 liter capacity there. Pallet fork, big bag, unload. And you can see these have the L180H, where up here, they do not say 180H. So if you've got the 180, make sure you're using these. And that is a 10,000 liter capacity. Big bucket. Yeah. And then lastly, in the skid steers, we have the high dump bucket. One of the nice things is for Paladin, we can change their pieces red if we want. So we have that bucket, pallet fork, bell spike. We also have the wrap bell handler, manure fork. We have a rock crusher, stump grinder, and a brush and log fork. We've also got some other Volvo pieces of equipment as well. However, we will be talking about those in the logging video, so make sure you don't miss that one. Get subscribed. And with that, that is it for this one for loaders. Hope you enjoyed it. Drop a like if you did. Get subscribed if you're new and join the DjGoHam fam. Double check that notification bell. That way, hey, when that other video comes out, you'll know about it first. All being said, have a great day. I'll see you in the next one.